welcome back to my channel. It's Red Roses here. I have another trailer review for you guys, and this movie is, I just know this movie's gonna be amazing. This movie is called GRETA, and this film stars Chloe Grace Moretz, who I've known from a bunch of films, like even from when she was a child. She's evolved into this really mature actress, and I respect her as an actress because, like, really she's matured over the years. A few films to name, just a few that I know that she's starred in. One of them is Carrie, the remake of Carrie, which I really didn't like that much. I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the original, but you know, I still respect that, you know, she can do the role. And you know, I just respect her entire aura as an actress, so that's great. And you know, If I Stay, which is a movie that's actually based off of a book that I read in high school. It was a pretty good book, and the movie was actually pretty good too. But that's, you know, that's not a horror movie. That's like it's kind of like a mixture of, like, I feel like drama, kind of psychological, romance, and maybe supernatural science fiction. I don't even know. But it was it definitely wasn't horror. Yeah, it's another one. And yeah, there's just so many, and I already mentioned Suspiria, I think, or no, I didn't listen. Okay, Suspiria, that movie was bizarre. Okay, like, this movie, the remake, and the first one was like the original that was made in the 70s. I forgot the exact year, but it was in the 70s that it was released. That film is like, the remake is like, what am I even watching? It's like, I feel like that film falls like right in line with Mother with Jennifer Lawrence and Hereditary. Those three movies put in like one category I feel like those are the three movies that are just really, like, when it reaches its climax at the ending, it's they both have the same line of when they all in one group have this same concept of horror. I don't know where this kind of horror is coming from, but you know, I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but it's definitely made me question some things in real life. It definitely, I think one of the, like, these movies, these types of films makes you question your reality in some way. But anywho, yeah, that's that. And back to the trailer, GRETA. Now, this trailer, this film, I feel like it's gonna be a lot about it's gonna be like one of those stalker films, those really psychotic stalkers. I know a lot of movies like that, but this film, I feel like it's gonna be done very uniquely because of the way the trailer was set up. See, when the trailer is set up a certain way, that's how you know the movie is not going to be like other films, or it's going to stand out in some way. Like a film may have the same plot as another film, like a similar plot as another film. You know, of course, just different different story, different characters, but still has that same idea, and it can be presented in a way for the audience to realize through the trailer, and the trailer really gives out off those hints like it did in Prodigy, which I absolutely love that trailer. I talked about that in my last video. But GRETA, this film is gonna be really good. I just can feel it. And man, there's gonna be a lot of great horror movies. I mean, we have Us, of Jordan Peele, which, let me just talk about Jordan Peele for a second. This guy is amazing. Like, his mind is just genius. Like, even from his very first film, Get Out, and when I saw the trailer to Us, I just knew, like, he is so talented. Like, he's so gifted, and I respect him. I respect him as a director. You know, his vision is really out there. it seems like he has a very creepy like mindset with films, and but also it's also a very layered mindset, because I feel like I feel like the film Get Out, that film had so many layers to it, and it was kind of unsettling for like it was kind of unsettling to watch in some parts, but also it was very humorous in others, which is great. And I feel like that's what I kind of feel like this movie Us is going to be, sort of. I feel like all of his movies that he's making, all these films that he's creating, or hopefully we can see more of his work like down over the years. I feel like all the films are going to be very humorous, like dark humor in there somewhere, but still scary, which I just love his approach with his films. Like so far, like he is so genius. Like, and it's very rare that we have these, you know, I'm gonna say like black directors, because there there are very few black directors out here, and I just really respect that he's like, it's so cool that he's into horror. Like it's so cool. Like so cool. And plus he's funny on top of that. That's great. That's just horror and comedy. That's perfect. But also, you know, horror, like pure horror, is also great too. So yeah, Jordan Peele. I'm gonna talk about him and that film in another video. But right now, you know, it's Greta. Let me get back on track here. Greta. So yeah, like I said, when I saw the trailer, there were a few things that I pointed out in the trailer that I just knew was gonna be like this film was gonna be a different approach than most films that has the same plot, especially when it's revealed in the trailer already that there's something not right with Greta, who's this character who seemingly is just like crazy. She has issues, obviously, and you know, it's just always that same thing where the crazy person wants the victim for whatever reason. It's very bizarre, but you know, this film is gonna be great. I think that's all I have to say in this video. I mean, I just wanted to share my thoughts about this trailer. You know, the hype for this movie. You know, there are a lot of great horror films coming out this year. I'm not gonna say the Child's Play remake. Nope, not gonna say it. That's not one of them. That is definitely not one of them. Okay, but I will name a few. It Chapter 2. That is another one I cannot wait to see. You know, The Prodigy, Us, this movie Greta that I just talked about. The Pet Sematary remake, I am excited to see. I'm not too sure about it though. Kind of lenient on it. Because, you know, like I already have this perception of remakes that I never get as hyped for remakes. Like, I don't. Now, we all know that It is a remake of a movie, but this film was actually pretty good. So, see, when a remake is done right, and it's not like messed up, then okay, like that's great. I'm actually excited for the remake of It. Like, I like the film. And maybe it's because the original It wasn't really as scary. I found it, the very first It, you know, the original, to be with Tim Curry as Pennywise. I found like in some instances it was kind of scary, like it would creep you out as a kid, but like it's still kind of like cheesy in some sort of way. But that is okay. That is perfectly fine, because this remake came out with Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, and it's just a new level of horror. Like, it's a new level of It. Like, it's something that you've never seen out of Pennywise, which he definitely gives a new take to this like maniacal character. But yeah, that is probably like, I'd say It is probably like the only remake of a movie, of a classic horror movie, that I would like to see. So yeah, I'd have to say that, you know, the past remakes over the years. It's just been terrible, just terrible, like just terrible. I don't even know what else to say anymore. But you know, I feel like this is a good year. This is a good year for movies. Very, very great. And I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see every last one of them. If I'm disappointed, whether I'm disappointed or not, I'm still gonna see it. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna see it because that's what I do. GRETA, definitely gonna go see that. You know, the trailer was great. Once again, Chloe Grace Moretz, wonderful actress. Here she goes again. She's proving us that she can play in these great roles, and she, you know, I think she's actually been proving it in the past films that she's been in, and it's just, she's just proved herself every time. And even though some films such as Carrie, the remake, I didn't like that film, but I do respect her role as the character Carrie. You know, she still works. Like, she still works for these films, for each film she's in. I feel like she just makes it work. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about this trailer. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Comment what you think about this video. Comment what, you know, if you're excited to see this movie, GRETA. Comment what you think about these horror movies, these horror remakes coming to fruition in this this year, or just comment what you think about remakes, period. Just comment whatever you want about movies. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them, and I'm glad everyone just watched this video, and I hope you guys all have a lovely day. All right, bye everybody.